Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-February 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. And we're going to get started right away. We're going to get right down to business. I'll start you off with an oracle card here. So let's shuffle it up one time. Let's take a little temperature of the energy from my beautiful Virgo friends here in mid-February. My God, Spirit Team, talk to me. What do we got for Virgo? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot just to see what type of shadows you might want to lean into or what shadows might pop up in this time. So that's always very interesting. There's much for you to consider and think about. Let's get this card going though. What do we got for Virgo? Thank you. Real quick. Yeah, this card popped out for Capricorn as well. So it feels like that might be a theme within the Earth Sign Collective perspective. And I'll explain this in a moment. Before I do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the February subscriber surprise towards the end. So you might want to check that out. It's a very special one this month. Also, if you're active on Twitter, my handle is @KyleofCups. Please feel free to tweet me things. But into the reading we go. Enough of that. If you look at this card, I feel like it's a lovely type of image. You have those two individuals that look very much alike, could be twins. So this could represent a Gemini in my way of thinking. But notice that they're both looking through the same mask. So we think of any situation that might involve perspective, whether it's you needing to change the way you look at something or you trying to get somebody to see how you feel through your shoes. This could be empathy as well. Like, all right, what would I do if I was in that person's position? That's a big vibe here. But another thing I get with this card is pulling yourself away from a situation. If you're confused, if there's something complex going on, it's good to look at it from an outside looking in type of perspective, okay? That's the main vibe I think of with this. I don't feel like it's anything bad or treacherous. It's just perspective, how you look at things, okay? So let's see how that connects into the reading itself. We're going to get into tarot. Yeah, we're going to start you off with three in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. So let's get a shuffle going here for the lovely Virgos, please, in mid-February. Now, my friends, the past couple of weeks have been a mixed bag. Last week's reading was titled A Serious Warning, but the week before that was a big victory incoming. So hopefully life hasn't been flip-flopping in all different ways. In the serious warning reading, it was giving me vibes of somebody being a little disgruntled, somebody being upset, a little grudgy, so to speak, and there was possible conflict involved. So hopefully you haven't been going through things. Hopefully you've ducked any situations like that. And we're going to hope for a more positive, optimistic spread this week. You know energy is always changing. So let's see what we got here for you. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. That doesn't necessarily have to be bad. And it's always important to remember that this could be people in your circle of influence. It doesn't just have to be you. Let's get two more out. Okay, Page of Cups. So communicating, you might need to hash something out with somebody. There might be something that's really, I don't want to say weighing on you, but there might be something you need to say or want to say. We'll get into all of this much deeper. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So it seems like the realm of emotion is going to play a big part of this spread. And we have two people cards here, but let's go through. We'll talk about each one. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicier intuitive stuff. Like I said, we have the Eight of Swords and the Two Cup Court cards, so emotions might be flaring a little bit. But the Eight of Swords, this could be a whole range of different things. This could be somebody suffering from a little anxiety, a little nervousness, thinking about things over and over again. Sometimes with this card, someone's mind might be their worst enemy, where they're just thinking nonstop. On the very minimal spectrum, this could be feelings of cabin fever, feeling trapped, feeling like your hands are tied, feeling a little stuck. But this isn't like a sentence that will last forever. Air energy generally moves pretty quick. So we'll see how it progresses through the rest of the reading. But yeah, it could just be heightened anxiety and nerves as well. To the center, though, we have the Page of Cups. Very communicative. The complete opposite of this Queen that's next to it. But with the Page of Cups, all pages are students, all pages are messengers. If this doesn't represent a water sign or a child in your life, someone that could be younger as well, this page is one that is offering up their emotions, offering how they feel, wearing their heart on their sleeve. So when I get the overthinking and I get this page and then we have the Queen on the back end, someone really might want to talk to you, or you might want to say something else to somebody, something that's been weighing on your mind. We will see, though, because the clarifiers will tell the tale of what this conversation, what this talk, what this message could be about. To the back end, though, we have the Queen of Cups. Similar themes. It's creative, it's artistic, it's dreamy. Beautiful. This could represent a person that's a good shoulder to lean on, a shoulder to cry on sometimes. Feels very deeply. This could represent mother figures, okay, older feminine figures. But when I see this Queen of Cups, I always say that she feels things very deeply, feels very strong emotions, but is not always communicating them, not letting them out. So when we have the Queen and the Page, it could be two people in different modes where one person wants to talk, another one doesn't. So we could be in that realm. And yeah, let's just dive deeper on all this. Let's clear up some details. We're going to jump in and clarify. Let's shuffle it up one time here for the lovely Virgos, please. What do we have for my friends? My God, Spirit Team. And yes, Virgo, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research, rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. And yeah, we're going to start in on this Eight of Swords, see what's up with that. And if you read tarot yourself, you're more than welcome to play along and interpret, because there's so many different meanings. If there's a message you want to deliver to your collective, you drop it down in the comments. I don't mind. And we all learn from each other. So why is this Eight of Swords here? Message might resonate with somebody, for sure. Okay, yeah, we have Judgment in reverse. So I feel like this could be somebody in your circle that is not in the best place mentally. Judgment, to me, is usually action-based. It's decision-based. It could be the universe trying to nudge something along. When I see Judgment, yes, it's angelic and spiritual, but it's a powerful energy of movement. So with the Eight of Swords and Judgment in reverse, it's just giving me that vibe of somebody who's like stuck in their head, thinking, nervous, anxious, stressed, whatever descriptor you want to put there. And it's just lingering. These are lingering thoughts. So hopefully there's nothing going on in your mind that you can't quite shake, or a thought that just is like sticking like a thorn in the side. It could be a little bit uncomfortable here, okay? And for some others, this could be a person that's indecisive, can't choose, can't make a strong decision, because Judgment can be about decisions, literal judgments, okay? So this might be someone racking their brain about what to do. We're going to keep it moving through the reading, and of course, it can mean other things, but that's just the vibe it's making me feel. If not somebody nervous, somebody like racking their brain. So we're going to see what's up here with that Page of Cups. I don't feel like it's the same energy we were seeing last week, though, with like the grudginess. So why is this page here? Thank you. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So there might be somebody that really wants to mend a bridge here or make something right with the Three of Pentacles in the upright under this page. That's the vibe I'm catching. Now, for some of you, this could be some sort of good news or opportunity in regards to money. I'd say that's a good thing. And it could be something you've been waiting on. If there's like news you've been waiting on, or an opportunity you've been waiting on for a while, somebody might assist you, or you might receive good news in that regard. But the other thing, like I said, the main vibe I'm feeling is somebody might want to mend a bridge or make something right, okay? And it's a simple, straightforward message. Yes, it could still be about talks, but yeah, when I see this page and Three of Pentacles, that's usually two people working well as a team. So it's just like, yes, it can be an important conversation that you have with somebody where you hash things out. So it could be an important talk, important conversation, but the main vibe it was giving me here is like somebody wanting to make things right, okay? So if someone's done you wrong, I mean, it's up to you if you want to talk to that individual, am I right? We're going to go in on this Queen of Cups, though. Because like I said, to me, this seems like somebody wants to speak, but someone else might not want to. We're going to see what's up with that Queen. Then we'll do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. Been interested to see what's up with this Queen of Cups. So why is it here for Virgo? Please. Deck is being specific. There we go. Thank you. Okay, we have Temperance. Yeah, this could absolutely be somebody like biting their tongue, being a little calculating about what they say, what they let on. This could be a Sagittarius. And when we have Temperance and Judgment together, those are super angelic. So I just want to give the message that you could have a lot of spiritual protection around you. Even if you're going through rough times, like this is like the divine hand of providence with Judgment and Temperance here together. It's so angelic and beautiful. But when I see that the Temperance with the Queen of Cups, this is somebody waiting back and watching, waiting back and seeing how things go. So you might be in a strategic mindset, or this could be somebody that's trying to let something blow over, or is being strategic about what they say to who. Okay, that's the main vibe this is giving me. And of course, like I always say, it could mean other things. But the quietness of this Queen of Cups, and then the patience of this Temperance, this is somebody sitting back and taking stock, watching details, watching somebody's actions as opposed to their words. Okay, that's the vibe this is giving me here. So it's interesting, okay? And let's go through, I'll give you a quick recap before we get into the shadow work. Very interesting. Yeah, someone just waiting and seeing. But in position number 1, if you kindly look in the box, in the beginning, we have the 8 of Swords with Judgment in reverse. Sure, it could be somebody who's a little indecisive, not knowing which way to go, left or right. But the main vibe this was giving me is somebody in their head thinking nervousness, anxiety, stress, and it's not going away. There might be a thought that they're dwelling on that they can't quite let go of. Okay, like it's sticking in the brain like a thorn in the side. But moving to the center, we have the Page of Cups, we have the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Sure, this could be an opportunity you've been waiting for, or any kind of news or communication you've been waiting for a while could possibly come through in this time. But to me, this was giving me a big vibe of somebody wanting to make things right. If somebody's done you wrong, someone stepped on your toes, they might want to smooth that over and mend the bridge. To the back end, though, we have the Queen of Cups, we have Temperance in the upright. This is a person just sitting back and taking stock, watching how something or somebody moves, not saying nothing yet, not saying that this person isn't going to say anything at all, but they're just watching. It's a little strategic, it's a little analytical. So please take a screenshot if you'd like to look into this further. We're going to get into the shadow work. And yeah, if that reading didn't hit, you just check your moon, rising, all those other things. Okay, but let's see what's up here for the Virgo collective, my guides. Communication is a big key for this week's reading. But as we move into the shadow card, we'll just pull one here. I do believe it's important that we always look at both sides of the coin. So even if this is a positive leading card, I'm going to look at the rougher sides of it, because that's what shadow work is about, okay? Looking dead on at the shadows. So let's get this first card out here. And the Shadowland Tarot is just a beautiful, spooky type of deck. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have 2 queens showing up in this spread. I don't feel like this is a negative. Well, I always feel like the Queen of Pentacles is positive, but we have to look at the rougher sides. Even though I said I don't feel like she's a super negative card, it doesn't feel like there's anything super treacherous in the shadows. I'll just say it like that. Now, this could represent you taking your power back since you are an earth sign. It could represent another earth sign that may have left a scar on you, or even a mother figure. But the Queen of Pentacles, what is her deal? In the negative, she could be a little stubborn, but I don't want to say clingy, but she could be a little bit overbearing sometimes as well. But this is giving me a little warning about being too stubborn, being a little more malleable, being a little more flexible in your thinking, in your ways. So that's the warning here in regards to shadows, if it's not another earth sign that's done some dirt, okay? I mean, in her negative aspects, she could be a little shaky too, a little flaky. So just beware of any energy like that if it sounds like an individual that's in your sphere of influence. But like I said, I don't feel like it's anything too treacherous in the shadows. It's something minor. So Virgo, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details. The February subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the January subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced on February 1st in my community tab. But for February, we have a very special one. I'll be giving away 2 copies of the wonderful, beautiful tarot gazing deck. This was created by one of our good friends, Heather Stargazer. She's been part of our community since almost the very beginning. And I use this deck in all the readings this week. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, 2 simple things as always. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. Second, let me know down in the comments what tarot card you like to see in any love reading. Since it's the month of love, it could be any card. And at the end of the month, as always, I'll put the winners in my community tab. My friends, if you'd like to show Heather some love, you can check the description down there or the pinned comments. All her socials and her Etsy are there. So I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.